Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Our truth, his push here was a complete waste of time at this point. Like I really wanted our truth to do a lot better with his career, a better serious character than his goofy ass buck dancer. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, a lot of people are gonna probably shit on this video, probably gonna hate on me, but I'm here to tell you this. Our truth returning was complete force and pretty much failed miserably. You know what I'm saying? It really failed. I said at the same time when he returned, I'm like, why is he back already? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, when he cut his hair off and everything, I was like, let's see what we can do. You know what I'm saying? But it looks like Triple H is not going to book and push R-Truth to the limit. He's not going to book R-Truth at all. You know? So, today's video, we're going to explain to you why R-Truth's return was so forced and really failed miserably. And now a lot of people like me were really confused the night he returned, right? So I'm going to break it from the bottom, right? When he returned to Money in the Bank, I was like, why is he back already? It's only been like 7 days, right? So he was released on June 1st and came back on the 8th of June. WWE knew damn well inside that they're going to get a lot of backlash because people love R-Truth. There's probably employees and executives that love R-Truth. You know what I'm saying? So Paul Levesque and fucking Nick Khan made the decision to call R-Truth back and tell him, yo, we're going to bring you back to WWE. You have to deal with John Cena and we'll pay you this amount of money. You know what I'm saying? R-Truth went for the damn thing and he came back. I don't know why he came back. If I was R-Truth, I would have just left the damn thing and stayed and went to Impact Wrestling. Because I don't know. Hopefully they could treat him better than WWE ever did. But let's be honest here. R-Truth's return was a complete flop. You know what I'm saying? People want him to be WWE champion and beat John Cena. You know? And fine. People have their own opinions. And I don't know. I just feel like with how WWE is, they're not going to do that. Vince McMahon will never do that. Never made R-Truth as world champion. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't see him being that, you know? So I said, what they're at least going to do, what the least they can do for me, is make him a mid-card champion. Make him a fucking U.S. champion or something again. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But like, R-Truth returning should tell you that WWE has no idea what they're doing. A lot of dumbasses in the IWC don't know what cool is. R-Truth is cool, but he's coming off as a retard. You know what I'm saying? You still have him come around here with the hat and just acting like an idiot backstage. Like you have him talking about Jimmy still. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get that. He's still talking about little Jimmy. So explain that to me. He's still talking about Jimmy. And people act like this is just one of the greatest returns they've ever seen in their life. No, it's not. It's really not, in my opinion. You feel what I'm saying? Like if this is, R-Truth would have been like a world champion and beat John Cena's ass by now. That's how serious R-Truth's push should be by now. Or should be in a feud with Cena at least. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my opinion, Cena should have more beef with R-Truth than fucking Cody Rhodes. Well, Cody needed his rematch. Then CM Punk. You know, because I don't see the feud with him and CM Punk. It should have been Ron Killings and John Cena at Night of Champions. Ron Killings beats him, and he can lose it at SummerSlam. The title is SummerSlam. If we can at least do that. Cena's, like, what, the 18-time world champion? You know what I'm saying? I at least want to see R-Truth be champion once. Just once. You know? But with him coming back, WWE does not know what the hell they're doing. They're like, man, we don't know what we're doing, you know? I was just thinking about putting him in a feud with Damian Priest and feud with him, or we can feud with John Cena. And Triple H's like, no, we're just going to have him get beat up by Aleister Black. One of my favorite superstars, Aleister Black. That's what he said. Nobody really give a fuck about R-Truth. The executives are not going to do anything about it. You know what I'm saying? They're just going to be yes, man, because that's what gets them paid. That's how they get their checks written. You know? Nobody's going to think of an idea and be like, you know what? This dude has been acting like a retard for 10 years. There's no point in bringing him back. You know what I'm saying? It's over now. Well, I'm going to TNA. You know what I'm saying? Why? I don't know. I believe somebody in that room said they wanted R-Truth to win the Royal Rumble and be champion. I think that's a dumb idea, in my personal opinion. It's too late. And what are we going to do if he wins the Royal Rumble and be champion? If you're going to do that, bro, he should be going back to the old R-Truth, to the serious heel R-Truth. If we're not going to get back to the fucking short-headed R-Truth, I don't want to talk. I don't give a damn about R-Truth winning no Royal Rumble or no championship match. Because no retard, or, you know what I'm saying, should win the fucking Royal Rumble and be champion. Let's fuck out of here. What you can do is make him as the last. Make him one of the last two in the Royal Rumble against maybe Randy Orton or something. Like, same thing with Santino Marella. You know what I'm saying? So you can do something like that. But until then, what the fuck can we do with R-Truth at this point? You're gonna have him feud with Aleister Black and all these other people and not give him any title opportunities, right? You're not gonna push him to the main event. So at this point, WWE should just release this guy. You know what I'm saying? Now I hate to say it because I think R-Truth was cool, but it's like nobody really gave a fuck about him for the past 16, 18 years. You know what I'm saying? He comes up as a fucking retard. You know what I mean? So like, at this fucking point here, bro, I don't think Triple H understands how stupid you have R-Truth being as and how stupid you have R-Truth looking. You know, R-Truth shouldn't be a retard. He should be smart. He should be coming out there and be a normal human being. But no, you got to bring him back just to embarrass him more, man. That's what I'm saying too. What's the point of bringing him back? Just leave him alone and keep him where he belongs. Somewhere outside of WWE. This is like the equivalent of like bringing back, I don't know, Hornswoggle, right? And Hornswoggle was more of a super retard, but Hornswoggle was funny. So you bring him back because the fans feel bad, right? Now all of a sudden, if Hornswoggle's getting beat up by The Undertaker or squashed by John Cena or Randy Orton, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So this is the same with R-Truth. You have him come back. People want him to be pushed. You feel like this is going to be something, a big change. But dude, it's only been a week. So you think in a week they're going to change something for R-Truth? No. They're going to say, you know what, fuck this. We don't even give a fuck about what you guys want. We're not going to give you what you want. We're going to bring him back here and he's going to do what I say. You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem. Ain't nobody want to say that. Nobody understands that. And that's what y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand how the game goes and how the fucking industry goes. Triple H does not give a fuck. White men like him are comfortable making black men look like idiots and shit like that, bro. So in my opinion, R-Truth's return was a complete flop. If anything, R-Truth should be a United States champion or go to TNA or just retire. Now I understand R-Truth's old, but if he wants to still wrestle, he can still wrestle. I'm not going to tell you not to wrestle because you're pushing a certain age. You feel me? But if you know you're being treated like a dumbass at work, I wouldn't even go back. You feel me? So it don't even make any sense to me. So if you think R-Truth's return was a complete failure and you think it was a waste of time, it is a waste of time. It was a complete mistake from WWE. All because you dumbasses, well not you guys, but because of IWC, some of them asses, some of them, they wanted him back. For what? So you could... It doesn't make any sense because if R-Truth becomes WWE champion and if he becomes champion for like 3 months, you guys are going to complain. You guys are not going to fuck with it. You guys are going to say, I want to see John Cena return. I want to see CM Punk beat him. That's what you're going to say. If R-Truth becomes WWE champion, nobody will give a fuck. They are going to bet for R-Truth. They are going to beg for R-Truth to lose that title. Watch it. Mark my words. This is why his return is a complete flop.